Hello, and thank you again for joining me at Courtroom Clapbacks. Today I have a short video for you, but it was entertaining for me. A young man named Paul, who I guess created some kind of disturbance at a movie theater where some of his relatives run the place. And Paul has a defense attorney, but you would not know it because Paul cannot keep his mouth shut. He is going to speak up for himself. He wants to just say whatever comes to his mind. And I'm imagining his defense attorney has got heartburn during this arraignment. So we are going to head into the courtroom right now and watch this drama unfold. So let's go. Court is in session.
Your complaint charging that on or about May 16th at 4100 Carpenter Road, Mr. Ledford did make or excite a disturbance in a business place located at that address, I believe that being the Cinemark movie theater. This is otherwise known as disturbing the peace. Mr. Ledford, do you understand what you're charged with?
You can't charge me with something that never happened.
Okay. So, Mr. Ledford, that is an argument for a time that is not the arraignment. All right. Do you understand what you are being charged with?
You cannot charge me for something that did not happen.
Mr. Ledford, that would be for a later court date. We can't talk about defenses right now. We are just being aware of what you're charged with and the maximum penalty. That's all we can do today.
I mean, how do I get a charge that I never committed of any crime? So you just throw words out there and all of a sudden you stack up charges on people. I've been in here for this third time for this thing, for putting my hands behind my back. I didn't have an open intox.
Now,
and they tackle me into the ground, into my face, and I get charged for it.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
To the transport staff, you can remove him, please. He can try again tomorrow.
When do I get released? I did not commit a crime and I did not excite nobody. I got tackled into the ground after I put my hands behind my back to get cuffed so they felt secure. You can't charge.
Okay, again, to the transport staff, please remove him. He can try again tomorrow. This is the people of the state of Michigan versus Paul Hayes Ledford, police agency report number 26-10530. Appearances for the record, please.
Alex Jablowski for the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Alexis Zerbst with on behalf of Mr. Ledford. Mr. Ledford, can you please state your full name for the record?
Paul Hayes Ledford.
Attorney Zerbst, do you want to address the plea?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we'll waive formal reading of the complaint and stand mute.
Okay. Mr. Ledford, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say out loud or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be presumed innocent beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial by judge or by jury. You have the right to be represented by an attorney during all stages of these court proceedings, that is, before, during, and after trial. You are not required to disclose citizenship status to the court. You do have the right to consult with an attorney to see if this case would have any effect on your citizenship status. If that part doesn't apply to you, don't worry about it. Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, the court is scheduling a pretrial conference date in this matter that is going to be June 3rd, 2026. That will be at 9 in the morning in person at the 14A1 District Court in Courtroom C. So 14A1 is the courthouse that's located basically above where you are right now at the jail. Lastly, the court will set bond. Bond is set in all cases. The purpose is two things. One is to ensure your appearance at future court dates, and the other is for the protection of the public. So, can the attorneys address bond, please?
Your Honor, we're requesting a PR bond with conditions to include no alcohol and no going to Cinemark. on Carpenter Road.
Thank you.
Is there a justification on Cinemark? 'Cause that's my family that runs the joint.
Mr. Ledford, since the allegations took place at that location, at least while the case is pending, you're not allowed to go back.
Even though the manager is my family and has ownership and all that stuff, I'm not allowed to go back with my.
Correct, because the court's going to make the order. Your family members can't change the court's order.
Okay.
And Your Honor, we would have no objection to a personal bond at this time. Mr. Ledford's 39 years old and local to the area. His significant other is currently pregnant, so he does wish to be with her and to provide support for her during this time. And Your Honor, he does know that he can call the PD's office or the court if he needs any reminders of court dates so that he can be prepared to show up for that next court date, Your Honor. So I do think a personal bond is appropriate given the nature of the charge.
Mr. Ledford, the court will set bond with the following conditions. You're not to use or possess alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. Within 24 hours of your release, you are to report to community corrections for drug and alcohol testing. You will need $12 and a photo ID. You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, other dangerous weapons, or the means to create them. You are not to leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission. You are not to go to the Cinemark on Carpenter Road, at least during the pendency of this case, as your attorney just told you. You are not to engage in any sort of assaultive behavior or any sort of criminal activity whatsoever. You are to appear for any and all dates set for you by the court, the next one in this matter being that June 3rd pretrial at the 14A1 District Court. Do you understand all of these conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then, at this time, the court will set a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. So what that means is you are not required to post anything to get out. Basically, you are promising to appear for your next court date and to abide by all of the bond conditions. If you fail to appear or violate any bond conditions, a bench warrant may issue for your arrest. Your bond could be revoked entirely. At a minimum, it will start at $5,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else from counsel?
No.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, then, Mr. Ledford, at this point, if there's nothing else holding you, then you should be released later today.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. If you don't have any questions, you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're finished.
Okay.
Thank you.
There he is. What did you think about Paul, guys? I think maybe his defense attorney put the fear of God in him before he came back the second time, because he was a whole lot calmer. He was almost unrecognizable. And was that a suicide garment he was wearing? I think so. I don't know. He must have threatened to kill himself or something. I have no idea what's going on with Paul, but it looks like he's getting out. So hopefully he stays away from that movie theater. Let me know what you think, guys. Drop your comments below, and I will meet you right here again for our next case. And until then, court is adjourned.